Welcome creative friends, Edna Eady here from The Creativity Activist. Today I'm bringing you a happy mail with 19 components for my creative friend Tina, who's been waiting a very long time for this package. I first spoke to her about this package way back at the beginning of 2024 when she was going in for some surgery, and I wanted to send her a surprise, but my life got in the way. That's all I'll say for now. But here we go, it will be on its way. I am filming this before I go overseas myself, so hopefully it will arrive whilst I'm away, and I will be posting this video once I know that Tina has this in her hot little hands. The very first time I've made a pocket letter. Not sure why it's taken me so long. Nice little dangle on the side, and I did use this very bright and beautiful collection, True Colours I think it's called, from Simple Stories. I decided to make a little sequin mix, top it with some flowers so we're extending beyond the pocket letter, but just using the embellishments, some of them inside and some outside the pockets. This was fun. I don't know if I'll do it the same way the next time, but it's all a learning curve. Had to sneak in a little bit of stamping because when I think about myself and my true colours, then I'm a stamper at heart. I haven't at this stage put anything in the back pockets. I believe I'm going to write some little messages and keep the tradition of it being a pocket letter for Tina. But that one is number one. I thought I'd start on something that I've never done before. So number one for that, and I did make little rosettes and hand stamped all the numbers, had a great time doing that. And then number two, I made an envelope, and this is a, what do you call those? A burst. Anyway, I wanted to include one of these because Tina actually got me onto making those, and I've stacked that up using the embellishments from the range. I do love Simple Stories because it has silver hardware. I know not everybody's into the silver hardware. I did want to include some bling from Australian providers, understanding this is a bit of a stretch. This is Southern Hemisphere, New Zealand. Anco's a sorry, not a Target. What is it? A Kmart brand in Australia. That greeny blue colour is Tina's favourite colour, or green more so, I believe. And then some gold bling, because I know she uses that. Cocoa Vanilla is an Australian brand. And then some gold rhinestones from Uniquely Creative. And some little gold stars. I thought they might be good coming into the festive season. All in that little envelope. I did originally have a different packaging idea for this particular swap, which is one of the reasons I've had a stop-start on it, but I did rescue it. Lots of the papers and lots of the matching cardboard coming in throughout the makes. Now, number three is a little pin. I'm going to leave this for Tina to reveal. I really hope she understands the nuance of the pin. I'll leave it at that. You can pop over to her channel and see her unbox it if she chooses to do that online. I'll put the link down below. But number three, a tiny little pocket for the pin. And number four, another rosette and a little belly band. And I've included some charms in here, all with a travel theme because we share a love of travel. So that's really nice to have that in common. And then number five, a little rosette on the front. This contains some little notebooks. They all have a little cat theme on them. Very simple, but I thought they were cute. And it's nice to have a little notebook just if you're traveling light at some stage. So that's number five. And then number six, I did want to include a die because Tina loves a good die. So I chose Paper Rose, an Australian brand, and these butterflies because I love them. They're tiny. I quite often cut them out of metallic card and use them for sprinkles and such. And I did use them on the last thing that I sent to Tina, so she may recognise them. So that's 5 and 6. And then number 7 is some little cat stickers because we all know Tina loves a good cat. Number 8, another big envelope that I've made with the paper and the card and the embellishments. Beautiful big rosette. This is cat themed. zip seal bags. Hopefully Tina uses those and has fun when she does. So that's 7 and 8. Number 9, I decided to package up some sweets, candy I think the Americans call it, from the Southern Hemisphere. So we have a wagon wheel and a caramello koala, all the things you'd expect if you've ever received an Australian package before. Wallabies, I like Caramilk. Mint Patty, my all-time fave. Whittaker's is a New Zealand brand. Kit Kat Milo, I'd like to try one of those myself. And I'm not sure if Americans have Fruit Tingles, but they're one of my favourite little treats if you can just have, you know, a little bit going on in your life and you just need a little sweet hit. So I'll package those up. So that's number 9. And then coming on to number 10, these are some little teal coloured rosettes. I cut those down all the time, so hopefully that's something fun for Tina to use. And then in number 11, originally I understood there wasn't a Daiso where Tina lives, and I did buy some things from Daiso, one of which is this washi holder. I love this thing. It gives you easy access to the washi, and I keep some neutrals in here and I put it with my die cutting machine in my go bag. So I've included one of these with some washies that she could use for die cutting. Oh, just because they're pretty, because there are some pretty colours in there. So that's number 11. Number 12, I have made some little bag toppers from the range. So just a little scalloped edge and piling up the little sentiments and embellishments from the range. Everyone loves a good bag topper. They're handy at the very least. And then 13 in a craft envelope with a really big rosette on there. I have also made some little Polaroid embellishments. Now these are pretty flat. I thought, given the types of embellishments on there, that they might be good for using in one of Tina's travel scrapbooks, maybe, or putting some more on it herself and keeping them as embellishments. Number 14, I've just put a belly band around number 14, and I've made a couple of library pockets with the range. Little die that I have for that library pocket, which I really love. Now number 15, I wanted to make a micro tag flip. My tag flips tend to be pretty chunky, so I thought, let's challenge myself to make a micro one. So I've made this tiny little tag flip, and it's got some little sprinkles on the front and 5 simple layers, all with embellishments from the range. So number 1, and these little reinforcers are the new ones from Rosie's Studio. Really love those. Number 2, Be You. Number 3, True Story. Number 4, Life is Good with the film strip chipboard. And then number 5, a hello there. Sweet. Was very hard not to put more on that tag flip, but I wanted to keep it simple. Number 16, I did make a little bonbon for the wrapping, and I have made Tina a little key ring, which she might hang off a go bag. I did stick to blacks because, I don't know, I get this feeling that Tina might like a bit of black, given the ink that we see on her arms, and I wanted to pair it with gold. I think she's more of a gold than a silver girl, but I did also have these cats. Little charms, they might remind her of her own pussy cats on the side of that key ring, and they had lots of black in them, so I thought the black key ring might be the way to go. So that's number 16. Number 17, I've made a couple of shaker frames. Now these are from the alternate collection, I think, which is called Noteworthy, but the colours, as all the KB lines, they tend to match across the colour ranges. So I enjoyed putting those together with those big chipboard frames and embellishments from the range. And then number 18 has a little story to it. Tina loves Good Vibes. It's her favourite collection. In Australia, this costs about $17 when you see it in a shop. And one day, and I'm talking a long time ago, For the original timing of this packaging, I happened to be walking past it and it was $3 and I just bought it. Thought I'll send this to Tina at some stage. So there you go, Tina. $3. Absolute massive bargain. Cost me more than that to send it to you, to be honest, but I hope you'll have fun adding that to your plethora of good vibes. And then number 19 is a very important number. It's her new, if not already recognised, favourite number. I know why it's her favourite number, but in 19 is a little bit of inspiration. She's a traveller. She talks about coming to Australia. There's nothing better than a paper map of a country to actually plan where you're going. So I hope you enjoy at least dreaming about one day coming to Australia. And if you do, I hope we'll be able to meet up. So there's the 19 packages for Tina. I am going to write her a note and include it in this little file folder that I made on camera a couple of videos ago to say, hello, this is me. I haven't forgotten about this happy mail. I hope it's worth the wait, Tina, and it's been really lovely to put this package together for you, albeit late. But that's the way us crafters roll sometimes. I hope you've liked having a look through my approach to this happy mail and perhaps found some inspiration, but at the very least you've enjoyed me talking about the things that I'm sending Tina's way. She's a fab crafter, awesome hauler, and an all-round good person. I'll link her down below. Enjoy this when it arrives and enjoy this viewing. Until next time.